Oh, Activision, you purveyors of the art of video game making. The people who have repeatedly screwed other companies and other things. Surely you would not be so greedy as to ask too high a price on Angry Birds Trilogy due to the fact that it is $30 on 3DS. And there is currently a sale on the PlayStation Network where you could get the PS3 version for around $30 as well. So surely, Activision, you would be relatively kind people and give us Angry Birds at a relatively reasonable price. What? You bastard! Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Blue Maxima. God, I should have known it was going to happen. I mean, I am surprised with fright, but at the same time, I'm really not. I can't believe it actually happened, though. Yes, Angry Birds Trilogy, as you can see here. God, what is there to say about Angry Birds hasn't already been said? Let's just go and actually play a goddamn level of it and see what the deal is. So, I'm just gonna play the first couple of levels just to show them off. Because, you know, Angry Birds. Gotta see if the port's any good. This is an odd cutscene. I mean, like, it's really badly artifacted. Like, even on my screen, it looks like it's half the resolution of the Vita screen has been stretched up. Or something. There's something off with it. I can't put my finger on it. Okay, so anyway, Angry Birds. If you've ever played Crush the Castle online, you'll get the idea of what this is, even though, to be fair, this game's been played by over 1 billion people. I'm pretty sure everybody who's watching this channel knows exactly what Angry Birds is. But for those of you who don't, Angry Birds is a game where you throw birds at pigs using a slingshot. And the idea is mainly to take out all the pigs. At the end of each level, you get a 3-star rating, depending on how well you did, how many birds you have left, and how much of the enemy structure is left. Let's just skip on to something a little bit more complex. Basic control set is you pull back using either the touchscreen, the left analog stick, or the rear touchpad. All three of them work. That's actually kind of cool. So I'll just hit the quick restart button here. So yeah, you can even use the rear touchpad, and it is really smooth and accurate. I really like that. So like, I'll just let this go. And if you do an extra button press, like, I don't even know why I'm bothering to explain it, but okay. An extra button press once the or screen tap once the thing is flying will do a special ability on some of them, like these blue ones. And the game runs really smoothly. Like, I've played a lot of the levels. Well, I haven't played a lot of the levels, but the introductory levels on each part of the game all run at a smooth 60. It feels exactly like it does on my Galaxy S2. And yeah, I'm not sure what else to say about that, really. The idea is to kill all the pigs. The one thing that I really like about this port, that pretty much no other port of the game has, this quick restart button in the top left. It is a lifesaver. Holy hell, you save so much time by tapping that button. It's nuts. And of course, once you've beaten a level completely, you get this. The Mighty Eagle. Oh, you gotta love the Mighty Eagle. It just comes in and destroys everything. And you've got to destroy as much as possible. So there are pretty much 2 ways to play every level. Now, this game includes 3 different parts of Angry Birds. You've got Classic, which is of course Classic. You've got Seasons, and you've got Rio, which that's the oddest inclusion. I wonder why they didn't put in space. I guess that's for the other Angry Birds game they've got coming out in about 2 weeks. So anyway, I'll just have a quick look at Seasons. You do get a lot of levels. The original Angry Birds Trilogy game on PS3 and 360 included about 3 packs of levels that you had to pay as part of DLC. no, 2 packs of DLC that had about, I don't know, something like 100 levels in them, and you had to pay for them. In the PS Vita version, you don't have to pay for them. They're already included in this game. That's fine. Also, in every level, you've got golden eggs and other golden objects hidden, and you collect them in their bonus levels. I won't bother showing them off because they're the best part of the game, to be perfectly honest. You've also got a full set of trophies, including a platinum for the entire trilogy, as you can see here. Whoops. Damn it. For some reason, some games, even the American or the European-made games, comply to the circle accept scheme if you play on the thing. If you play on the Japanese Vita. Yeah, as you can see, you've got a platinum trophy here, and you've got a relatively full set of trophies for every game. That's pretty cool, in my opinion. You've also got leaderboards. For pretty much every single level. Ranking 2 of 8? Really? Holy shit! Oh god, I'm 2 out of 8 people to have played Angry Birds Rio at this point. That is amazing. How am I doing here? 4 out of 19! Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. So anyway, we come here to Nier, and I've got a bird out on migration. For some reason, I haven't been able to update Nier for months. It will not recognize that my router is part of Skyhook, so I can't for the life of me get Nier updated. The idea is you're supposed to record tunes using these birds. I'll turn it up here. I have to compose a tune, so let's compose a tune. Yes, it's mainly just blocking these forward. You know, I'll just save it, whatever. And the idea is that these birds, you're supposed to update Nier and get gifts, and then they come back, and they come back to you with, like, bonus levels and something. And you destroy 40% of the barriers, destroy 20% of the barriers. Barriers are basically... Turn my sound back down, Jesus Christ. Barriers are basically these. You see how these ones have specific, have these little wooden barriers over the top? Yeah, basically you have to access every single menu option if you want to unlock all the birds for Nier. That gets annoying because every slide in the credits of the game, down here, has a thing you have to break. I've already been through this. It took me 10 minutes of boredom. But look, I'm positive that you've seen everything you need to see. If you were going to buy Angry Birds Trilogy, you would have bought it already. Because for God's sake, you know exactly what it is. You know exactly what you're getting. It's a version of Angry Birds on the Vita that works well enough. Basically, it's like an expensive whore. You know exactly what you're getting. You're not going to get ripped off for it. It plays perfectly fine on its own. And it's all down to whether you believe it is worth the $40 fucking dollars that they charge. Do you think that having a $40 Angry Birds game, which can basically be recouped with about $5 on any mobile device that you can name, is worth $40 on the PlayStation Vita? Do you believe that this is worth $40? If you do, if you believe that the potential hours and hours of content that comes with Angry Birds, that comes with a perfectly functioning... I know this looks a little bit twitchy, but that's the recording. This game actually runs at a full 60. If you believe that a full $40 version of Angry Birds is worth your money with the several hours that you will get out of every single level that's included in the game, out of all the secrets, out of all the potential potential good times you can have with this game. If you believe that's worth your $40, then go ahead and buy it. I'm not going to stop you. As a game, Angry Birds is actually a very good game. There is a lot of strategy involved in knocking down these little pig fortresses, and it's actually kind of fun to watch them topple over and die. Getting a high score and that one more level tendency that comes from Angry Birds is all fully present here. And if you believe that it's worth $40, then go and get it. If you don't, avoid like the plague. As for me, I will keep it on my Vita, as I've already spent $40 fucking on it. And I actually kind of like Angry Birds. But I never completely finished Angry Birds. Also, you can disable sound there for some reason. I never completely finished Angry Birds, however. Will I be buying Angry Birds Star Wars? Probably. Will it be $40? Probably. But I like Angry Birds enough to consider this a worthwhile purchase because I will eventually get all the way through this game. And I will enjoy myself doing it. It will be, eventually, once I've played enough of this game, it will be worth $40 for me. Whether it will be worth $40 for you or anyone else is completely up to your own decisions. Do you want a $40 version of Angry Birds that you can carry around on your Vita that will probably keep you occupied into the considerable future? That's the question I'm asking here. If you say yes, then buy this game. If you say no, avoid like the plague. This has been Blue Maxima, and I'll see you next time.